Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Can you see me? Are you back? Can you see me now? Happy Monday, you guys. It is the first Monday of December. Today is Monday, December 5th, 2022, and I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And today we are here for our cross stitch live stream, our Flosstube. So, hello, and thank you so much for joining me today on this happy December day. The Christmas season has begun. Are you guys excited about it? I'm excited about it. Um, we have entered the last season of Poldark, so that is happening. And it's kind of a gloomy day, but it is, and it's chilly, but it's the Christmas season. I'm excited about it. So, how are you guys? How is your week kicking off? And how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend this weekend? Let's see who is here. Hello, Judy. Hope you're having a great day too. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Bryn. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Leanne. Mary Jo. What is everyone stitching on? That's a great question. Margaret, hello. Pencil pouches. Oh, that's a good gift. Ooh, scrappiness, happiness. Hello, Debbie. Winter Quakers by Rosewood Manor. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Sally Quilt. You're long arming today. Hello, Sharon. December trucking along. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Mary Jo. Ooh, you're flying through your Prairie Schooler Santa. I love it. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Janet. Hello, Sharon. Taking a break from binding many charity quilts. I love it. Hello, April. Hello, Gayleen. Over the fields. I would like to see that. Hello, Deborah. Wondering, are you going to have Big City Christmas stitch along and kits? That's the new one from Little House. Is that right? I feel like I saw that and they are super cute. And that's a great idea to offer that as a stitch along. I'm kind of looking for suggestions from you guys so that we can get some more stitch alongs out there for. We've got a few starting in January and February, so I'm looking for some to start in March, April, May, and June. So that could be a great one to add out there. It's very, very cute. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Anne. I'm stitching on 2019 Prairie Schooler, but getting distracted by starting my first ever crochet baby blanket. Hello, Alice. Hello, Sandy. Hello, So Crazy. Sally Quilt, Susan, Sharon, Nora, Amy, hello, Sherry, Angela, your backdrop is so gorgeous. I want everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to get off my bottom and put it together. We've got lots of stuff happening, lots of happy colors happening back here. It's a happy place. Hello, Glenda. Tiny House Stitch Along. Oh, yeah, from Heart and Hand. Is that what you're talking about? Tiny Town? Is that what you mean? Or is there something else called Tiny House? I wouldn't be surprised. Is there something else called Tiny Town that I don't know about? Amy stitching on a hands-on design exclusive from the Jingle Ball. How was it? I saw people advertising the Jingle Ball and I didn't know. Nobody has told me that they've gone. How was it, Amy? Did you like it and was it lots of fun? I love your happy background, says Sandy. Thank you. Yes, Tiny Town. Tiny Town would be super cute. They've got very, very cute ones out there. So that's another great idea. The new Heart and Hand charts. Where is my phone? My gosh, I didn't bring my phone. I gotta have it. New Heart and Hand charts. What is that? I haven't seen it. Judy says, I've been stitching on Autumn Love. I made one of the quilt squares in the corner and I love it. Ooh, those quilt squares can be fun. You do some of those quilt squares for these little pillows and they're pretty fun to stitch up. Cute and quick. and enjoyable. Hold on. I want to get my phone because then I can look stuff up. Well, where is it? Heavens to Betsy, that thing has been trying to get away from me like all day today. I swear. I have no idea where it is. Glenda, I enjoyed the Jingle Ball. Okay, good. That sounds exciting. Hello, Carrie. Christmas on the farm, looking at Santa cross stitches. Christmas on the farm. I gotta look at that. Nora says, I got my patterns from your shop today. I had a question. How many skeins of floss to each color do I need? It tells the color number DMC, but it didn't say if I just need one of each color listed. So normally, I really wish I had my phone because I could look up what you got and I don't remember. Normally, if you need more than one skein, it will have in parentheses after the floss number. It will have in parentheses like 2 or 3 or something like that. Or sometimes it has a times 2. So if just the floss number is listed, then you should be good with one skein of floss for that stitch. So I hope that helps, Nora. Bryn, Angela, I want to stitch Christmas on the farm using, farmhouse Christmas. Okay. Using the gray fabric you use, but I can't find it in the shop. It's there. So 16 count clay barn. If you search for clay barn, Bryn, it should pop up for you. And if it does not, just send me an email and I can, or send customer service an email because she will be answering emails, responding to emails tonight. And likely she will get back to you before I will. And she can send you a link if you can't find it. But if you search for clay barn, I wouldn't even add the gray because sometimes people spell gray with an E and sometimes they spell it with an A. And depending on how you search for it, it might not find it. But if you search for clay barn, then it should pop up for you. But if it doesn't, or if you can't find it, then send an email message to HLSS@gmail.com and she'll send you the link. We'll take care of you. We'll get it. We'll get you the link and it'll be easy peasy. Sandy says, oops, I might be wrong. Hold on, I'll look for it. Judy says, check your back pocket. I know I never misplaced my phone, but this is probably the second or third time that has happened today, which is very unusual. So apparently I'm a little bit scattered today. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Jenny, will you be listing the Desert Opalescent in your shop soon? Yes. My hope was to have it listed very, very soon. However, this week is going to be a little bit crazy. I'm just going to tell you, which includes I have to cancel the live stream for Thursday. So I apologize for that. I hope that we should be back up and running next week on Monday and Thursday like normal, but I have to cancel the live stream for this Thursday. So my hope is to try to get that listed either yet this week or next week. But yes, it will be on the website very, very soon. Carrie, sorry, Farmhouse Christmas. Hi, Angela. Did you send invoices for Stitch Card G? If so, I did not receive it, and I'm in need of another stitch after my fall FFOs. So Stitch Card G is due to ship in January, not in December. However, in the new year, I'm thinking about shipping 2 stitch cards each quarter. So shipping G and H. I had to do the alphabet in my head. G and H together in January so that we can get caught up to where we are with Lori's designs, where she is with her designs. So G is due to ship in January. So I did not invoice for that and it's not shipping in December. It'll ship in January. Sharon, can you ping your phone with your watch? I don't know. I've never done that before. Usually I have my kids or my husband call it and then I can find it. I've never tried that before. Deborah says, yes, the ones for Little House. I wanted to make sure I could start these in 2023 and be sure I got the fancy floss kit. Okay, so I will do some research on that and figure out floss and all that kind of stuff, how many charts there are and all of that, and try to put a reservation up and start and do a stitch along for 2023. You're welcome, Bryn. You're welcome, Nora. Jenny says, I made a bunch of bowl cozies, with Lori's cookbook, and everyone at work just loves the fabric. That's perfect for that fabric. That is such a good idea, Jenny. I would love to see them. Share a picture. I would love to see them. Yes, there are a few things going on today, this week in general. Rebecca, so glad to catch you live. Hello. I'm nursing a broken shoulder. Rebecca, what happened? Tripped while decorating. So many unfinished projects is frustrating for sure. Oh, that is frustrating for you. I'm so sorry to hear that. And are you okay? And how long do they think it's going to take you to recover and be back to doing what you want to do? April says they sell these lanyards you can attach your phone to, then you can wear it and hopefully not lose it. That would be uncomfortable, I think. Those phones can be kind of heavy. It'd be like, and I'm all day long, I'm like lifting boxes and packing stuff. That thing would be constantly getting in the way, but it would be a good way not to lose it. I never lose my phone though. Like that is typically not an issue for me. It's an issue for my husband. But for me, it is typically not an issue. Like I always know where it is. And today, it's just my mind must be scattered. Oh, you're welcome, Carrie. No problem. Give us your number and we'll call it, Mary Jo. Hello, Marie. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. We had a good weekend. There was, just a plethora of things going on. I didn't get any sewing done. My hope was to get my last 2 blocks of Prairie Meadow done, and that did not happen. And there was lots of running around happening, games, stuff like that. On Saturday, we had 7 basketball games. So that really took up a bulk of the weekend. And then 2 basketball practices yesterday on Sunday. When I was little, they didn't allow that. You couldn't have practices on Sunday. But now Sunday is kind of free games. So we had 2 basketball practices yesterday, 7 basketball games on Saturday, and not a lot of free time, not a lot of free time. And the truck broke. So, of course, my husband was out of town for work last week. And every time that he is not here, our truck breaks. So I was on my way back from dropping the kids off at school on Thursday, and the engine light comes on and it's flashing again. This is the 3rd time that this has happened. I was like, oh my gosh, again, what is going on? Like we've had it fixed twice before, and they always say, okay, it's fixed, it should be fine. And it is for a while, and then it happens again. So this is the 3rd time that this has happened. And he's gone, so I don't have a second vehicle, and I don't, and of course that night I had 2 basketball games to get to. So one was away and one was home. And so there was running, and my mother-in-law was going to come with me because she wanted to see the kids play. And she doesn't like to drive to some of those places. So she was going to ride with me. And so I called her and was like, can we take your vehicle? So we instead ended up taking her vehicle, and I just don't like it when cars don't work when they're supposed to. Deborah says, thank you. I'm sure I'll be ready by spring. I'll sign up as soon as I see it. Also, it's lamb's wool 32 count is called for. Okay. There are 12 patterns. Okay. And the first one just came out. All right. I will look into that. Janet says, I'd use my crossbody phone bag. Got it at a craft show. Well, that's a good idea. Sandy says, okay, I must have dreamed it because I can't find it now. I'm not great at finding old posts on Instagram, but I will keep trying. I'm anxious to see it. I'm anxious to see it. Jenny, Angela, I can be laying in bed watching a movie on my iPad looking for my phone. I have a little icon that I can click on to find my phone. Yes, of course, I am laying on it. Silly me. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm sitting on it. It would be broken. I have no idea where I put it. I think I just had it before I walked in here. I don't know. I don't know where it is. So we all lose our phones. Cut yourself a break. Okay, I will. I will cut myself a break. Okay, so I have a few things to share with you today. I apologize. I wanted to have more progress done to be able to share with you guys today. And I have a little bit of progress on my Prairie Schooler Santa. I really was hoping to have it done by today because these stitch up really, really fast, but they don't stitch up really, really fast when you simply cannot find time to sit down and stitch. All of this is going to change in the new year for me. So I am excited to first soak up Christmas. Like it's happening, whether anybody likes it or not. I'm going to soak up Christmas time and enjoy it and spread lots of joy. And then in 2023, I start to get excited like in December for planning out the next year. And kind of it's a little bit like a fresh start and let's get back on track with things. It's kind of like a reset, like you can reset a little bit. And so I'm excited about 2023 because we will be through all of the stuff that we're going through right now. And that'll be done. And then we can really kind of hit the ground running with 2023 and hopefully have some fabulous things coming and some fabulous things happening with the shop. So I'm excited about it. Janet says, great attitude. Thank you. I try. So speaking of 2023, I pulled this because now's the time to start like getting your calendars for the new year. So this is Lori's Prairie calendar for 2023. And it is gorgeous. It's just beautiful. It has all 12 of her prairie blocks in here, which we are making. I wonder which one that's for. It's for February. Let's see how close my block looks to the picture. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. It's almost like they're almost identical. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful calendar. And plus the other fun thing that Lori does in her calendars is it's already marked on here when her sew-longs are. So like the calico sew-long is listed in here on January 30th. Calico garden. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so fun. I seriously cannot wait. I think about stuff that's coming for 2023, stitch longs, quilt longs, like all of this stuff. I get really giddy about it. I'm pretty excited about it. And then she has, I think it's in September. The Bee Vintage So Long is in here on July 10th. And then in September 18th, the Hometown So Long is in here. So that's kind of cool. You've got like all of your Lori Holt So Longs already listed in here. So that's kind of cool. So we have a bunch of the Prairie calendars for 2023 in the shop, ready to ship. Now, the other thing that I did this weekend is I got all of the invoicing done. So if you guys who were here with me during our quilting live on Thursday, I said, yep, I'm going to take care of that this weekend. I'm going to get that done this weekend. So this weekend around basketball games, I was on my computer getting caught up with all of this stuff, getting all of our stitch long invoices out. Prairie Quilt Seed Block 4 invoices have been sent. Table Topper January invoices for that have been sent. Nutmeg items and quilt kits, invoices for all of that have been sent. Nutmeg is completely online. It's in the shop, completely listed online. Broken Hearts by J. Wecker Fresh. Invoices have been sent for that. That collection is online as well. Cozy Christmas fabric online. So all of that is listed online for yardage. So there's lots of invoicing that happened over the weekend. And now there are lots of orders. So Um, Typically, we try to turn our orders around within 24 to 48 hours. Usually 24 is what we try to do. Sometimes it's 20 minutes and you guys get a notification that says your order's already shipped 20 minutes after you place the order. But when we have invoicing for Stitch Along and monthly subscriptions, then sometimes shipping can be delayed just a bit. So our goal is always within that week to try to get everything caught up and out the door. And so we're hoping for that to happen this week. But just please be patient with us as we try to get these orders out the door as quickly as possible. And I promise you, we will be caught up in no time. I always like to give you guys a heads up, but I also don't want to freak people out. Like we're seriously delayed in shipping because we aren't. We'll be caught up in a few days. But I like to give you guys notice so that you're not wondering where you're, as far as I know. And then the Calico Seeds, the reservation is online right now if you want to join our Calico Seeds block of the month. And then that will start it's in January or February. I can't remember which month it is that it starts in, but that will be coming up. Calico Seeds block of the month is coming up in the new year. Nora says it would be really cool to have a cross stitch calendar with a new pattern to stitch every month. That's a good idea. I used to try to do a small stitch of the month. Like each month I would offer a stitch along for just a single chart, and it would be like a stitch of the month type of thing, kind of what you're talking about. And it would be kind of themed for the month, and we would put together a kit for it. So it would be the chart and the floss kit and some cloth, and people would sign up for that. So we've done that in the past. And at first it starts out where people are really excited about it and we get lots of interest in it. And then the interest kind of wanes. And so then I think, okay, maybe people don't want to do this anymore. And so then we stop doing it. But I'm always happy to do it because I like monthly things and monthly themed things. And so I would always be happy to do a monthly stitch along just for single charts to stitch out like a one and done thing. Jill says, I'm pretty sure I signed up for the Calico Seeds. If you are not sure, you can always send an email to HLSS customer service at gmail.com and she can look up if you signed up for it and she can get back to you and let you know. So if you're not sure, that's probably the best thing to do. You can also go to your account and look through your orders, but sometimes that can be kind of time consuming. So you can send an email to customer service and they can let you know. Hello, Martha. Nancy, hi all from rainy, cold Georgia. Hello, Nancy. You're welcome, Joe. Okay, so I'm going to review with you guys quick. Last week we had a big discussion about Prairie Schooler Santas, and we have started up a stitch along for Prairie Schooler Santas, which will start in 2023 in January, and each month you will get two charts. Two separate charts. So it could be a total of 2 charts or it could be a total of 4 charts, depending on if you get a big one, a revisited one with 3 charts in one, or like 2 singles. So it could be 2 charts a month or 4 charts a month for a total of a bunch of charts by the time we're done. It'll last for 10 months. And so it'll be done in October of 2023. And then we can just stitch up these little cuties year after year. So I'm going to try to, I jumped on the bandwagon with Lori Holt, and I'm going to try to stitch one a year. She usually starts hers around Thanksgiving time, and I'm going to join in on that and have fun with it. So this is the one that I picked for this year. I jumped on the Prairie Schooler bandwagon this year, and this is how far I got. I got his coat done. Now I just need to add all the little bunnies and the little extras, the details, the walking stick and the bunnies and the candy cane and his hands and his face. I don't think I'm going to do the border, and I don't think I'm going to do North Wind. I just like the picture. And yes, I shared with you guys last week that I measured wrong. I cut my cloth wrong. And so I'm a little concerned about this, but we're going to give it a go. And I'm going to try to be scant with my sewing seam and maybe not stuff quite as plump with the stuffing because I think I'm going to turn them into a pillow. So I am loving this stitch. I love that it's kind of quick. I mean, look, I know I'm not done quite yet, but I'm really happy with like how quickly it's stitching up given the amount of time that I've been able to put in on it. And that the progress comes to get like it's kind of rewarding progress quickly, like it's a quick reward stitch where you can see progress coming together, the picture coming together very quick, very fast. So that's where I'm at with him. He's on my sparkly cloth. I love it. And I'm excited to find time to sit down and stitch more on him. I'm super excited about it. Then in the shop, we have the rest of these charts that I'm going to share with you quick. So you can either choose to join in the stitch along and get these like a couple a month over 10 months. Or if you only want to pick and choose which ones you want and you don't want to get all of them or you don't want to wait, then these are listed in the shop at happylittlestitchshop.com. Hello, Tammy S. So glad you are here. Catherine, how big are those Santas finished? So they are all pretty close to, the stitch count is 75 by 57. This one was stitched on an 18 count, so it finishes at 4 1/8 by 3 1/4. So depending on what cloth you use, can vary a little bit from that size, but 4 1/8 by 3 1/4 stitched on 18 count is what this one is. Oh my goodness, Angela, you did so much already. Oh, thank you, Martha. I constantly feel like I'm not doing enough, so I appreciate that. Is there a number for Prairie Schooler Santa? Oh, a hashtag. Yes, there is. It's PS Santa SAL. I started following it. So, because now that we're going to do the stitch along and now that I've jumped on the bandwagon with Lori, I really want to see everybody's progress. So it's hashtag PS Santa SAL. Nancy, hey, Jill. Oh, that's not to me. Jill. Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. Hello, Marcella. Janet, do a whip stitch around the edge so you don't. Yes, I'm going to. I'll do a zigzag stitch. I just have to get out. My Juki only does a straight stitch, so I always have to get out my Viking to do the zigzag stitch. I'm not very good about doing the zigzag stitches around my cross stitch, but for this one, I need to get it done because I don't want to lose any more threads at the bottom. So yes, I will do that. Hello, Lori. How are you? And how is life for you these days? Are you soaking up grandbaby time? I love it. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, hello. All right, next up we have 2022 Santa is now in the shop. You can either do the stitch along with us and get them over time, like sign up for the club. It's not really stitch along, it's kind of a club. Or you can pick what you want and get them now. 2021 Santa, they're all so cute. I can hardly stand it. 2019 Santa, Peace on Earth. 2018 Santa, this is almost the one that I started with. I love snowmen. 2016 Santa. 2020 Santa, and this was almost my first one too, because my dad was a postmaster. And so I felt a calling to this one. 2010 Santa. And then we have the revisited ones. So the revisited ones have 3 charts in one. So 2017, 2010, 2007. Oh, which one is 2007? That's the year that my oldest was born. Oh, and here's 2008. That's the year that the other kids were born. I wonder which is which. 2001, 2006, 2008, 1999, 2000, and 2015, 84, 89, and 91, 87, 93, and 96, 95, 2003, and 2004. 97, 98, and 2013. 86, 88, and 92. 90, 94, and 2005. Super cute. Hello, Christy. Susan, Angela, I can't believe how much you got done. Well, thank you, Susan. I feel like I did not get much done at all. At all. But thank you. Thank you. You have a family with 6 children and you own a business. That's true. It's true. It's hard to find the time some weeks. That's a legit thing. Is it? There is, Catherine. There is. Patricia, I received January. Love it. Oh, good. I love your Prairie Santa. I'm so glad I twisted your arm. I hope it didn't hurt you too bad. You did not. And I'm glad that you did too. Because sometimes, like you have your head down and you're just trying to get through life. And sometimes you miss the stuff unless someone makes you kind of stop and think about it and look at it. And so when you stopped and said, hey, do this with me, or would you like to do this with me? I was like, oh, well, yes, as a matter of fact, I would. And so I'm going to make time for this. It kind of makes you stop and say, okay, this would be enjoyable. And so let's make it happen. Otherwise, you're just like plowing along and kind of have your blinders on getting through each day. So I appreciated you asking because I'm super excited about it now. And it's a source of happiness for me. So I like it. Jen, hello. Catherine, what's the baby's name? You should go check out Lori's Instagram. She there's a picture. There's a picture and the name is out there. Ferris Bueller. Sometimes you just have to stop. Yes. Bueller. Okay, so I wanted to refresh your memory about those Prairie Schooler Santas and that we have a club out there now. We also have some new stitch alongs coming up. And if I knew where my phone was, I could share them with you. But you should just go to happylittlestitchshop.com and join in, like search in the stitch along section. And all of our stitch alongs that we have coming up are in there. But there are a few that I'm pretty excited about. The first one that I'm really kind of ridiculously excited about, besides Prairie Schooler, is oh my gosh, what's it called? Collector Snowman Collector. It's got to be Collector Snowman. The Collector Snowman series from Cottage Garden Samplings. They also did, oh my gosh, it's painful. They also did A Year in the Woods, which we are doing a stitch along for right now. And I think we only have 2 months left. And then that one's going to be wrapping up. There are so many of our current stitch alongs that are ending, like Months of the Year by the Prairie Schooler. That one's wrapping up. I think this month is the last month. I can't remember all the other ones, but there are a bunch that are wrapping up. And A Year in the Woods is wrapping up pretty soon. I think after the Brown Bat, I think we have 2 left, maybe 1, maybe 2. But Snowman Collector series is super cute. So I'm pretty excited about that. We also have pumpkins, Houses on Pumpkin Lane, which we're starting in February. And we have Chicken Club by Lori Holt with all of the chicken salad chickens. My little one is going to flip. Like she's going to flip. She could have her whole room decorated in chickens. And she loves them. Like she loves them. She searches on her quilt, which is on her bed. She always searches to look for the ones that have the little chicks with them. And then specifically if there are any that have 2 chicks with them. She loves the chickens with the little chicks. Lori says, yes, I announced my grandson on my Instagram last week and showed a few photos. He's so cute. So cute. Have Lori call you. Oh, so I can find my phone. I don't know where it is. Did I set it back behind there? I swear to you that I brought it in here with me. I don't know where it is. My husband's going to have to call me. But if she calls me, then I'll be like, searching. I'll be walking around trying to find where the sound is coming from. Fun, all the stitch alongs you are doing. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also excited to plan out March through June and get some other ones. Even if it's like a one and done or if it's a series, I'd like to get some other ones out there as well. Yes, congratulations to Lori. I'm so excited about that. And oh my gosh, Lori, I saw your post whenever you did it for Baby It's Cold Outside. So as you guys know, Lori on her last Flosstube, she asked for people to vote for which chart she should work on next. I think they were all Christmassy or winter. I can't remember. And my vote was Baby It's Cold Outside because I thought it was really, really cute. But for the life of me, I had it in my brain that the designer was different than Beth at Heartstring Samplery. It just clicked in my brain when I saw your post, whenever you posted, and I was like, what? Is that right? Does she have that right? So I looked it up, and sure enough, I was like, oh, well, now I had tried to order it, and they must have been out of stock at the supplier. But now that I have the correct designer in my brain, maybe I'll have better luck tracking it down. So I'm hoping to jump on board with that one too, because I think that one's super cute. Galen says, speaking of chickens, I was so upset to see online some of Lori's knockoff chickens for sale. What? Is that happening again? Like, come on, people. Debbie says, I'm looking forward to little samplers to start my sampler journey. Yes, and that's perfect for someone who's maybe just getting into samplers, those little samplers. I wish I had my phone. I swear, it's like my brain is attached to that phone. They're super cute. They're small, but it gives you a sampler feel, uses all the same colors, the same motifs, but they're not so overwhelming. So if you are just getting into samplers, that's a fabulous idea, Debbie, to start with those little samplers because they're cute and manageable. So I think it's a good way to get your foot in with samplers. We give you permission. It drives me nuts when I can't find my phone. It never happens to me, I swear to you, except for today when it's all happening at the same time. I would do the same small samplers too. Yes. From the Heart Needle Art, I think. Yes, I think you're right. It was the quilt with different fabric and no mention of Lori. I don't like that. That makes me very upset. Okay, so then I pulled a few samples, a few finishes that I have done for you guys. I am still waiting to get my stuff back from the framer. So at this point, it might not happen until the new year, but we'll see. I'll see when I get it back. And as soon as I get it back, I'll share it with you guys. But it might not be until after the new year. So a couple weeks ago, I finally finished, thanks to your guys' encouragement and kind of, lighting a fire a little bit. I finished Farmhouse Christmas. So this is what you guys were just talking about. I'm going to get this to the framer next. I'm pulling this for a reason because I have something else that's similar to it. So I'm not just sharing this with you again, just to share it with you. It's kind of a lead in to the next thing I'm going to show. So I finally finished Farmhouse Christmas. This is going to go to the framers next. And this series is by Little House Needleworks. I used all the called for colors. I stitched it on Clay Barn Gray by Wichell. And I can't remember if I stitched it on 16 count or 18 count. I think it's 18 count. I'll have to get out my little cross stitch key and figure that out. But I'm pretty sure it's 18 count. But 16 count will be just fabulous as well. And I'm really happy to have this one done. I'm kind of excited to try to get it in and get it framed right away. Because this one I feel, even though it's called Farmhouse Christmas, I feel like it could be up through the winter. And then Sandy says, so gorgeous. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see you guys stitching yours. So please be sure that you share. Tag Happy Little Stitch Shop in your post so that I can see it. Just progress all along the way. Like I love to see it coming together. Just share, because I would really, really like to see it. Nora says that's beautiful. Now I want to do that one too. This one was a lot of fun to do. I did one chart a month. I was also stitching a bunch of other stuff, but I would get one chart a month done. And after 9 months, I had it done. And then it took me only a couple years to do the border. I finished the border. I had started the border. I was probably here when I showed it with you guys. Like I had done from here to here. And then you guys were like, just finish it. And so finally I finished the rest of the border. Now it's all complete. So that is Farmhouse Christmas. And the reason that I showed you that is because another one that we did, Farmhouse Christmas, I think was maybe, it was right at the beginning of us offering stitch alongs. And I feel it was like our second or third stitch along that we offered, but our very first stitch along that we ever offered here. Mercy, I forgot you. Well, hello, Kathy. I rewatched the whole show. Don't forget me, Kathy. What is happening? The first stitch along that we ever offered was this one, which is called Frosty Forest. Again, my brain is in my phone. I apologize. Frosty Forest by Country Cottage Needleworks. So crazy. I looked on your website and found everything to do with Farmhouse Christmas is sold out. Oh no. Yes. So I think one might be sold out. Clay Barn Gray should still be there. The floss, a bunch of the floss should be in the shop. But the charts, we usually offer it as a bundle, which I think we may have sold our last one. But I'm going to replenish all of that. So yes, absolutely. I'm going to be restocking it. Some of the individual charts are likely in stock and some are likely out of stock, but I will be restocking everything. I absolutely will. Lori, of course they don't mention me. They are trying to market it as their own pattern, but using my photos and videos. It is infuriating. Like it really makes my Irish blood boil on your behalf. I do not like it. Judy, oh, that's pretty. Thank you. Marcia, hoping someone can show me how to cross stitch at the retreat. It's going to happen, Martha. It is going to Marcia, sorry, it's going to happen. I'm so excited for you to learn. I cannot wait. You're welcome. So crazy. Jill, I agree with you. You're so beautiful, Angela, and I love the church in the middle. Wow, I don't think your phone is nearby. I tried calling you. You did? Where did it go? Okay, so yes, this is Frosty Forest. And I switched mine up a little bit. The only thing I switched was the middle. So this middle chart is chart 9 for Frosty Forest is a chart that says Frosty Forest. Like you actually write out the words and then it has a bunch of snowflakes around it and the white border. But I really wanted to add a church to mine, my Frosty Forest. I really wanted to have a church. And so I did some research, found a church that would be kind of similar in size to the other cottages. And the church that I used is from a pattern by Little House Needleworks. It's called Let Us Adore Him. I think that's what it's called, Let Us Adore Him. And the church seemed to be like the perfect size. And then instead of doing it just like the pattern, I used some of the trees from the other patterns. I guess it must have been this one. I picked this as my favorite tree, and I decided to add those to either side of the church instead of the different trees that were part of this pattern to kind of tie it all together. And I might have changed the colors up, I think, in order to tie the colors in with the rest of the series. And then this stuff down here, I just made up as I went along. I wanted to add a little crooked walkway up to the church, and I just made that stuff up at the bottom. So for Frosty Forest, I stitched this during the winter. It was a lot of fun to stitch, a perfect winter stitch. And I did one a month. Again, we did one a month. We did it as a stitch along. So our community stitched it. Whoever joined in that stitch along stitched it with me. And I stitched it on Touch of Gray by Wichell, all the called for colors. And we offer each chart individually in the shop. And I also put together a bundle that is just like mine. It's called Angela's Frosty Forest Bundle that includes this chart for the middle instead of the regular chart 9 for the middle of Frosty Forest. So that's Frosty Forest. It's kind of cute. So I'm going to hang this up or put this up somewhere for winter this year. Those are beautiful, Angela, and I love the church in the middle. Oh. Catherine says, give Angela a thumbs up, people. Thank you, Catherine. Jill, Angela, very talented. It's beautiful. Well, thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. And then I brought one more winter finish to share with you. This one, I wish I got to put my library cards on here because it's just necessary. I have them right here. I have these things, which are in the shop, finishing dots. And I have my library cards somewhere. I need to get a stitch box, and here they are. Put all this stuff in it. So I need to go back and add these two, like these two, with all the details that I just shared with you so that I don't forget. Because clearly my brain is getting fuller and I need to get some of it out. So finishing dots and Lori's library cards, very handy and very important for your cross stitch finishes so that you can remember all the stuff that you used. So this is Jack. This was Jack, and I started stitching him. I actually stitched him in just a couple nights, believe it or not. Like, I'm not joking. That is not even an exaggeration. I stitched him so fast. First of all, I fell in love with this cute sweater, and I fell in love with this cute plaid pants. I thought they were adorable. But the biggest reason that I stitched Jack, this was offered as a single, like, chart of the month. And it's by Bonnie. What is her name's Bonnie? All Through the Night, I think is the name. Is that right? I think that's the name of the designer. And the biggest thing that drew me to Jack is I started stitching him at the beginning of 2021. And this is how I felt about a new year. I think this is how we all felt. I think that this, like, the new year is here. Let it be better than 2020. So this really kind of captured how I, felt about the beginning of 2021. And so I stitched him up super fast, and I did him on 25 count Lugana called Basalt, Basalt. Basalt. And these white dots, so you can see that the bigger snowflakes are stitched. Those are part of the pattern. But these little dots are on the cloth. And I thought it was perfect to add like that snowy look. I love this cloth. And I don't even know if we have it in the shop. So here I am sharing something with you that I need to order and get more of. I apologize for that. But this is some of my favorite cloth for like a winter stitch. And I felt this one looked perfect on it. And Jack is such a happy snowman. But look at those plaid pants and that cute sweater with those little trees on it. It's so cute. And Jack has friends who are called Henry and Harry. I haven't stitched them yet, but I might. So there's Jack. Jack is so cute, says Jenny. So crazy. Angela's Frosty Forest bundle is also sold out. You are too popular. I'm going to stop sharing. No, don't stop sharing me. That would be horrible. I just need to sit down and reorder stuff. And so we are taking steps toward, getting more of that done. and having some of that not be on my plate and having some other people help out with some of that stuff so that I can get done in a more timely manner. But the other trick is, sometimes it's hard to keep up with what people um, are interested in and what's kind of phased out a little bit and all of that. And so when I show these, I should be prepared ahead of time, because when I show these and people get really excited about them and then they want them, and I'm sharing just because I'm like, oh, I want to share these with you. That's part of my problem is I share these things with you because I'm excited about it and because I enjoy it. Like, it's just kind of like I'm sharing it with friends. I don't share stuff with you really with the mindset of trying to sell it to you. So you will see that evidenced. If I were sharing this with you in with the mindset of trying to sell it to you, then I would be more prepared with having stuff in inventory. So I apologize for that. And I will get that stuff ordered so that it is in inventory for you. So just make a note of it if you want Frosty Forest and if you want Jack, and then come back to Happy Little Stitch Shop and we will have it in stock for you. But don't stop sharing. So crazy. Janet, oh, I think I'm in love. Love snowmen. Me too. And Harry and Henry are snowmen as well. They're very cute. I'm going to pull that stuff. So some of this stuff I was going to share in January because it's more of a wintry. I feel like both of these are more wintry stitches. This one could maybe be Christmas. So I will try to make sure that I have like all of this stuff in stock for winter stitches, cloth and patterns and all that kind of stuff, and make sure that we're all stocked up so that as you're settling in for your winter stitching, and if you're interested in those, then we'll have it ready for you. I love Jack, says Susan. Martha says, I love that you share because I can see how beautiful it really is. Oh, good. Yeah, I couldn't find this one. I had like put it away. I was like, where's my Frosty Forest? Where is it? Where is it? And finally I tracked it down. So I wanted to share that with you today. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. Today was kind of a short and sweet one. I meant to pull all of the stitch along stuff that was sent for the invoices that were sent this weekend. And it just, we were on our way back from the shop and I looked at my husband and I said, oh, I didn't pull all the stitch along stuff. I was going to share that today. And he was like, oh, we were already a long ways home and could not go back. Patty says, we are friends. We are. That snowman is to die for. He's super cute. And now that I have him out again, I really kind of want to stitch Harry and Henry too. I don't know that I love how I finished it. I might consider maybe finishing it in a different way. Put some rickrack around there and put them on a board, but I might switch it up and not keep it this way for a finish, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'll see how Harry and Henry stitch up and then probably make a decision, because I would probably display them during the winter together as a trio, like as a set. Can you set up cross stitch patterns as a reservation like you do for fabric? Then you will have an idea of how many to order. Well, that's a good idea. Anything that's out of stock, you can go click the notify me button. And I do keep an eye on that so that I know how much to reorder, or that there are requests for notifications, and that will tell me, okay, I should reorder that because people are interested in it. And if I don't see the notify me when in stock notifications, then I think, okay, people don't want that. So I'm not going to put that on my list of stuff to do, to reorder. But then for stuff that's already in stock, in the system online, but not in stock, if you click that notify me button, that's very helpful to help me know how much to order. Sandy says, I'm still looking. I will forward it to you once I find it. Have a great week, everyone. See you next Monday. Yes, please let me know once you track it down. So you guys, I apologize that I'm not going to see you on Thursday, but I hope you guys all have a fabulous week this first full week of December. Have a great, great week. I will miss you on Thursday, as I always do when we cannot get together. But I look forward to hopefully having 2 regular live streams next week, a Flosstube on Monday and Quilting Live on Thursday. So I hope you'll join me for that next week. Have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook and follow us there. And check out happylittlestitchout.com for all of your quilting, cross stitch, crochet goodies. Have a great week, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Happy stitching. Bye-bye.